Hey guys, welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. We've just completed our third case, even though it's the end of chapter 2. And we've discovered something quite...
I still can't believe it's true.
startling. Thank you, Halar, for stealing my thunder once again. I should be the hometown hero here, having solved yet another case, even if it was a tragic tale. And we feel bad about it, but... at least we have earned the respect of both Halara and Dishiko, even if they can't remember what exactly happened. I like to think I've touched their hearts a little, you know what I mean? In any case, this is what we found out from Kurumi after we saved her hide. Not quite sure how accurate it is. I assumed it was going to be something to do with the rain, because the game is literally called Raincode, and we're in a town where it never stops raining. But... I mean, homunculus. I guess that's our next target.
Does it ring a bell, Chief?
Unfortunately, I've never even heard of it. You sure it's not just some rumor?
Well, Kurumi did mention she's new at this, though the intel does come from her grandfather, I believe, so take from that what you will. On a meta level, I want to think there's some nugget of truth to it, given that we worked hard to get this info. We sacrificed the lives of 3 Etheria Academy students, and we're only finding out at the end of a chapter, so, you know, there's that.
The way Kurumi explained it leads me to think it's true.
Regardless, there's too little information. We lack anything definite at the moment.
I like how Halara's just taken charge. Look at how they're posed on their throne there, my goodness me. Halara, I've said your name a few times now and you didn't appear. I don't know if you're worth using as a safe word anymore. Perhaps I need to change it up a little bit. We'll see going into the next chapter, because I'm quite certain I'm going to find myself in danger yet again, and I could really use the backup.
Still, it's better than having nothing at all. Well done, Yuma.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're like a dog wagging its tail whenever you get complimented.
I can't help it, okay? It's not like I get a ton of compliments from you, Shinigami.
You were late getting back, but I never imagined you'd get yourself into another mess. What the hell is going on?
Oh no. What was that?
I'm angry, I'm talking with the lads!
Where did this come from? What? I'm so confused.
I'm really sorry.
And your tail gets tucked between your legs whenever you get yelled at.
Oh, Shinigami. That's not my tail.
Setting aside how I nearly died of hunger and that Yuma needs to be put on a leash.
Look, I mean, I can cook for you if you want.
You picked another fight with the Beastkeepers! That's the biggest problem here!
Plus, I'm already on Shinigami's leash, thank you very much. I don't need to be on yours too, alright?
We weren't picking a fight. Besides, we got to expose the truth in the end.
That look on Martina's face was awesome, right, Yuma?
Totally, yes. She looked very astounded with our findings.
That's not what I'm talking about! How can you be so relaxed?
There, list man. Please remain calm.
Well, at least Fubuki's stepping in.
So, is it true the culprits in that case suddenly died? That makes it similar to what happened in the mailman case. Moreover, it is also similar in that those involved in each case, like Desuhiko and myself, had their memories wiped.
Oh, bloody Amaterasu Corp at it again. Sabotaging your guys' memories, how dare they?
There are too many common traits to call it a coincidence.
Please don't investigate me.
The memories related to the case disappear. Perhaps it is due to someone's forte.
No way. What kind of useless forte would that be? Besides, no one here has an ability like that.
Could another master detective have found their way here?
No, apparently this is the cream of the crop. And, what a crop it is.
It'd be one thing if we were anywhere else in the world, but we're in Kanai Ward. This isn't the kind of place some ambitious master detective could barge into by himself.
Are we gonna get a stinger for chapter 2 where we see just that?
If someone got officially dispatched here, I would know.
Like the real Zilch Alexander just turns up, he's like, Fuck, that imposter stole my identity, but I finally made it here, alive and in one piece. Time to use my animal powers.
Anyway, why are you all looking so glum? The case is closed and we got new information. It's a fantastic step forward.
Yes, because I provided it. Now bow down, all of you.
It's springtime and all is right in the world.
Spring? It rains all year long here. And we've had nothing but trouble. Ugh, just what the hell is going on here?
God.
It's like the hand of death itself.
Oh boy.
What's wrong, Vivia?
You know what they say. The greater the detective, the more often they encounter death. Isn't that right, Yuma?
Is that what they say? Oh. Yeah, I'm not that great yet, but I've encountered plenty of death.
That does kind of apply to you, Yuma. In a way, you're like a death detective.
I'm going to choose to take that as a compliment because I'm investigating people's deaths and I'm coming to conclusions and bringing those responsible to justice. Yeah, totally. That's how I'm going to interpret it. Can't change my mind on
Don't
that.
take it the wrong way. I mean that as a compliment.
And I took it as one, so there's that.
But even if it offends you, I refuse to apologize. Apologizing is too much of a hassle.
I see.
The Death Detective. You have a cool nickname, Yuma.
No way! I don't want a nickname like that.
Even if it is accurate.
Really? But it sounds so awesome.
It seems death has taken a liking to you, Yuma. That's one of your talents in a way.
Yeah, people around me keep dying. Fantastic.
Sheesh, I'll never understand this guy.
I'll figure out how to discipline Yuma later. For now, we need to come up with a plan to handle the peacekeepers.
Oh, you want to discipline the death detective, Furio? Well, dig two graves, my friend. It's your funeral.
You said this case involved Vice Director Martina, right? She's Director Yomi's right-hand woman. I heard she's both his close advisor and his mistress. I'm sure they're gonna make a move somehow. I don't even want to think about it.
Then don't. I'll handle it.
What'll they do?
Oh god. I guess we found out what they're doing.
This is what I'm talking about! Everyone, brace yourselves!
What?
Are you serious?
Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
This is so fun.
Oh god. On the bright side, guys, Fubuki is so much an airhead, we're probably gonna float to the surface.
The agency is sinking.
I
Where is everyone?
really am the death
Somebody
detective.
Help.
Hey,
What in the
Master,
world?
Snap out of it.
Where am I going? Where'd the agency go?
Kaboom! Oh, it sank, all right.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a good idea for all of us master detectives to congregate in one location. That's easily dispatched.
This is the bolt of judgment, the fire of purification, a supernova explosion! Hey, who prepared that torpedo?
Unfortunately, it was I, Martina Electro.
Okay, you don't have to sound so orgasmic about it, Martina. Jeez, it was just a torpedo.
I figured it was you.
Oh god, that's why.
That wasn't enough firepower! I told you to blow up the whole river and vaporize them, didn't I? Now it just looks like I'm causing chaos! Half-assed executions of the law are nothing but senseless violence! I told you to demonstrate perfect order! Listen to me. A clean and pure execution of the law is overwhelming, absolute, and completely blows everything away without a trace!
I'm terribly sorry, Director Yomi.
No matter.
You are my beloved right hand.
Is he talking to her or his actual hand?
You only need to remain by my side.
Yes, thank you. I will forever be by your side to serve you.
Get her a napkin, please.
Thing is, even though you're my beloved right hand, you still need to be punished.
Huh?
Guess she should have been on this sub, if you know what I mean.
You couldn't even solve a case caused by a couple of brats. Not to mention the detectives escaped under your watch. But it's all right. Don't worry. You are my beloved right hand. I won't hurt you. I need you to stay pretty for me forever.
Uh-oh. Good God. What does that mean?
I understand. So, what is my punishment?
Well, it's sounding like taxidermy right now.
See this? It's a recent invention by Amaterasu Corporation called a high-performance presser. It can compress up to 50 kilograms of material and instantly turn it into a cube. Even humans can be turned into pretty little cubes.
Wow.
Huh?
I'll keep you on my person at all times, so you'll always be by my side.
Oh, God. Wait, how much does she weigh? We got her profile somewhere. Martina, tell me you weigh. Oh, she's 66 kgs. She's safe. Unless he bisects her. Or something of the sort.
You are my beloved right hand.
Please wait! What? You must be joking!
Hey, you! Take my beloved right hand over there.
Oh my God, she lied about her weight. She's not 66 kgs.
Director Yomi, please wait! Please, have mercy!
Oh, Martina. There's something I wanted to ask you before you go. What's love? Take her away.
Director Yomi!
Goodness me. I mean, I had a feeling she wouldn't last past chapter 2 here. But to see her go out like this, I mean, we didn't see what happened to Sith Burrows, but getting a clear indication of what's about to happen to her. Sheesh.
All right. Now, let's go find the corpses of those detectives that got blown up.
Well, he's awfully chipper. Honestly, how can you work for someone like this? I'd feel so stressed knowing my time would be up any second on a whim. Oh, we got the Amori soundtrack playing.
Good day, sir.
Is this our memories?
You don't know? I guess not, since you're still new. That's number 1, the leader of the World Detective Organization.
That's him? I had no idea. Why would someone that high up be here underground?
There's a book vault here. It's a secret book vault that only number 1 can enter with his biometrics. It supposedly contains data from generations of great detectives, sealed books, and so on.
Didn't know that.
Don't even think about going in there, newbie.
I know. Wasn't number 1 carrying an old book just now? I wonder what that book was.
You're curious? Well, how about you go investigate? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
So which one is Yuma? The trainee? Or number 1?
Kidding. Don't take it so seriously, Yuma.
I thought I heard Yuma's voice there with our little trainee. But I can't quite discern the other one, or even if we're supposed to. Well, I guess I'm alive after all. Where the hell have I ended up?
Wait, where am I?
Beats the hell out of me.
But weren't you by my side the whole time? Don't you know what happened to us? Like that time back at the Amaterasu Express.
I was only able to stay awake back then because we just made the pact and we weren't fully synchronized yet.
Oh, but now that we're in sync, if I go unconscious, you do too.
But that didn't work this time. When you lose consciousness, my vision also goes dark.
Lovely.
Actually, do you remember drifting in the river after the explosion? You almost died. Hell, even as a death god, I thought I was gonna die.
This is no laughing matter.
Anyway, because your biological activity stabilized, I was also able to wake up. Everything's a-okay so far.
Is it? I'm not quite sure. Maybe we're in the lion's den right now.
Now, let's go find out where we are. I want to go exploring so bad, my eyes are watering.
That's a bit dramatic.
I hope everyone else is okay.
Where are we?
Let's check things out for now.
It's quite a big map we've got there.
This is...
Is this a painting? I can't tell what it's depicting at all. Truly an inspired piece. Shinigami, do you know how to interpret art? Definitely not. I'm just saying whatever pops into my head. Fantastic. Okay, well...
Hi, this is quite nice.
Is it? I guess that just also popped into your head. I think this is what's called abstract. Looking at it makes me feel anxious.
Hey,
If it were up to you, Master, what would you title it? Cul-de-sac? Trash? That's uncalled for. Is that what you'd call it? Trash? That's not very nice. Got a large television.
This is...
It's a large TV built into the wall. The power's off, so I can see myself reflected in the screen. Master's thinking of using that giant screen to watch spicy videos. That's not what I'm thinking at all right now. I don't exactly have any on my person. Does that mean you're gonna think about it later? No, not with you in my head, okay? Nothing's private anymore. Sheesh. There's the door leading out. What about this door? It won't open. It's locked somehow.
say,
Alright, we're keying it down. I don't have that kind of strength. I'm only 4 foot. Actually, I did briefly check her weight to see, but I should probably review her profile, actually, especially now that it's been updated. The Vice Director of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeeper is a tall, elegant, intelligent, bespectacled woman who ruthlessly crushes the opposition and has no mercy for those who defy her. She's obedient only to Yomi. Not quite sure what got updated here. Interesting. Perhaps we'll never know. Was it her weight? No. Her weight stayed the same. Yomi Hellsmile, the director of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers, despite having the face of a handsome young man, he is cold-hearted and cruel, finding joy in the misfortune of others, especially from miseries he devised himself. He holds great power within Amaterasu and treats his underlings like expendable tools. Because that'll get you far. I wonder what happened to Seth Burrows. He was indicted for colluding with the church, and the Peacekeepers took him away. Presumably, he's in Hellsmile's left pocket. Maybe. Or maybe in his shoe. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Damn, this is Johnny Cage's pad. Who's that? Hello?
Who's there?
Oh god, should I close my eyes? Holy shit.
Nice to meet you. I sure look suspicious, huh?
No shit. You don't say. God. Well, there goes a silent curtain call. That ends. Whew. Our results: deduction SS, judgment SS, RDM SS, stamina S, final S. What the heck? Stamina weights so much it weighs us down to a regular S. Sad face. I blame Disahego for that. It's all on him. Alright, who are we gonna work with next?
Someone's dream on the street corner. unrealized ideal is shattered. Like tears flooding the city.
Looks like a rebel faction
No one
brewing.
will be saved this way. Someone whispers as they drown in a melted dream.
Chapter 3, no longer a detective. Well, that's foreboding. So, Cyclops, why did you help me out here?
Quite refreshing. A bath is like a fleeting dream. Your sweat and past are washed away. You're born anew. Would you like to join me next time?
Maybe. We'll see. Do I get a mask too?
No, thanks.
Oh, if you're embarrassed about taking off your clothes, you can hop in with them on.
I already had my bath in the river after the submarine exploded.
I do that once every 3 times anyway.
Who are you?
Oh? If you want to know who I am, does that mean you wish to be friends with me?
That's a leap of logic, sure. No.
Friends?
Yes, I want to be your friend. How about you?
I think you should avoid sketchy guys like that. You're just gonna end up joining a pyramid scheme or something.
Tail between my legs right now.
Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've built personal relationships that I don't remember the procedure. My name is Makoto Kagutsuchi. Nice to meet you.
Right, Makoto Kagutsuchi. Pleasure as well. Gosh. What a design.
Hi, I'm Yuma Kokohead.
Yes, I was blessed with this name.
Yuma.
Master, maybe you should comment on his mask. He's probably waiting for you to do that.
Do I call it amazing?
About that mask.
Oh, this? Interested? This is like a family heirloom to me. It has quite a history. It is said my family has demonic blood flowing through us. Normal people who gaze upon my face lose their sanity.
Oh. Okay, I've seen this story before, and then they ended up being a really handsome fella. After they got dragged away. This was after they piloted a mech and tried to kill me.
That's why I must keep my face hidden, or I can't even hold a normal conversation. So what is this demonic blood, you might ask? I did my own research on the matter. It goes back 500 years. Back then, this land was comprised of over 200 kingdoms, great and small.
I see you bought this pad with your demon money. That's why it's quite amazing.
I think I got it now, thanks.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, is this blood flowing through me now? Did you use it to resurrect me?
This guy's worse than I thought. Where are we anyway?
Good question. Excuse me, where are we right now?
This is my home.
Yeah, I gathered that. Where geographically are we?
It's the highest point in town. The top floor of Kanai Tower.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The top floor of that tower?
Huh.
You serious? He's like Stark levels rich. Hey, let's take a selfie while we're here.
Why am I here?
I assumed you were playing in the river. However, it's not good to get carried away.
Playing in the river. Yes, that's exactly what I was doing. I guess that's how it looks when I'm trying to swim for my life.
You were lying by the riverbank in tatters. One of my men just happened to find you. So I had you brought here. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if we just let you die. You're here from the lowest part of town to the highest. How does it feel to have traveled between heaven and hell?
Where are the others? Was anyone else there besides me?
There was no one else.
Oh, no.
I see. Chief Yako, Halara, Tetsuhiko, Fubuki, Vivia.
Massacre aboard the submarine. I'm all alone again.
I hope they're all okay. It's all my fault. The peacekeepers have it out for us because I've been butting into cases, pretending to be a detective. If I'd followed the chief's advice and stayed put at the agency, none of this would have ever happened.
Yeah, but we were sent here for a reason, right? We can't just not do our job. Then we're just existing, right? We've got a purpose, Yuma. All right, we need to serve that purpose and fulfill our destiny.
There you go. Acting like some tragic heroine again.
Excuse you?
The only people who'd give you any sympathy for that shtick are the possessive types drawn to the naive. Just forget about it all and be positive. Say you have amnesia and reset your past.
Harsh words from Shinigami, but, you know.
After losing my memories, the Nocturnal Detective Agency was the one place where I felt like I belonged. If that's gone, I don't know what to do.
Hey, you're lucky to be alive. Compared to the other dead detectives, that is.
Is it luck? Maybe I should die along with them.
They're not dead. They have to be alive somewhere.
What?
Oh, we have lots of visitors today.
Who's that?
You
My
might
partner?
want to hide for now, Yuma.
Oh.
Hide? Why?
You don't want to go play in the river again, do you?
And by play, I mean you're gonna be dead.
What do you mean by that?
You're gonna be playing pretending to be a corpse.
Master, I've got a bad feeling about this. Do as you're told and hide.
But where am I supposed to hide?
I don't know, dude. You're 4 foot tall. I'm sure there's some place you can squeeze in.
Where should I hide?
Tell me.
Hide somewhere.
Yeah.
Looks like we have lots of guests today. Maybe I should order in. Right. There's a hiding place there. We've got some place over here. The door itself.
To hide.
Oh, that goes back to our room. Or we could go all the way over here to the counter. I feel like this is probably the worst place to go, but hey, I'll have access to some knives. That's not. I just want to check out the kitchen first.
Wow.
This kitchen is incredible, but I wonder if he even cooks for himself.
Well,
With this kind of opulence, you know there's a personal chef somewhere in the mix. Right, okay, well I'm just gonna hide here, even though it's not gonna work, I don't think. Hopefully the guest is polite. Oh, no, never mind.
That's the director of the Peacekeepers, Yumi Hellsmile.
It's rare to see you all the way up here. Maybe this means we'll get a bright and sunny day tomorrow.
Well, a damn good day to you as well, masked man. Or is trick or treat the proper way to greet a mask lover like you?
So what brings you here? If it's a treat you're looking for, I have some homemade cookies.
Unfortunately, I only accept tricks.
I bet.
I heard a rumor that you're hiding a detective. That couldn't be true, could it?
Detective? Whatever do you mean?
Where the hell did he get this intel from?
You think you can hide your expression behind a mask? You're as creepy as ever. If you weren't in this city, by now I'd be... I'll be back. The Peacekeepers are always watching you.
I guess Makoto runs this town.
Yuma, you can come out now.
You really want to say that out loud? What if the Peacekeepers were right outside the door? And they just heard that. Yuma, come out. They're gone. Trick. Question.
That was the director of the Peacekeepers, wasn't it? You know him?
Our relationship isn't so shallow that he's a mere acquaintance, but I wouldn't call it a friendship either. If I must call it something, I'd say he's like a shadow. We all have our own inseparable shadows, right?
Right, so I guess you've yet to face yourself. Probably because that mask's on your face.
Who are you?
I'm just a man living at the highest point in town. Do you need to know more than that?
That doesn't tell me anything.
You sure are honest.
To a fault. To a fault.
I love this city more than anyone. And more than anyone, I worry for its future. That's why I feel so gloomy about it all. Like the sky, a cold rain falls within my heart. By the way, I hear that you're a detective. I didn't know they still existed in this town.
Well, we existed for a brief amount of time, and then we went back to being extinct until you fished me out of the river.
I'm a trainee. There are other detectives much better than me. Somewhere out there.
Naturally, this means you have some knowledge about this place.
I suppose so, yes.
Even as we speak, a disaster strikes Kanai Ward. You could say Amaterasu Corporation is responsible. For years now, the tragedies occurring in this city are the result of an upset of the power balance within Amaterasu.
The power balance?
The company has gotten too big. Each segment has grown increasingly independent and now lacks overall cohesion.
I see.
As a result, the power structure has been completely thrown off balance. Amidst it all, the Peacekeepers took charge. They've imposed strict rules within the company and eliminated anyone who refused to obey. The corporation was on the brink of collapse, but the Peacekeepers managed to regain order. And I'm sure you can easily imagine what happened after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That order took hold over all of Kanai Ward.
You're a sharp one, Detective. They fly the banner of order and force laws only convenient to themselves on the people. Both Amaterasu Corporation and Kanai Ward belong to them now. They do as they please.
Yeah, this really does feel like a cyberpunk-esque setting, right?
They can overturn laws on a whim, which permitted bribes to be exchanged at a rampant pace.
Got neon lights, a city where it constantly rains, corporations running things.
This is why the city continues to erode away. So much so that this gloomy rain cannot wash it clean.
I thought the Peacekeepers were like a police force, but they hold much more power than that.
Yep, they run the place. They're more like an army.
As their name suggests, in the beginning the Peacekeepers were a single department that handled security. They changed and grew into the powerful organization they are today, because there was a need for it. After Kanai Ward's isolation, Amaterasu needed to become stronger and more ruthless to protect their secrets. Taking advantage of the corporation's supply routes, the Peacekeepers began trading with the military industry.
So they're as good as military now.
Wow, they sound like some dictatorship's army.
Exactly, this whole place is on lockdown.
Before anyone realized, they were the most powerful force around. I'm sure they saw everyone else as incompetent, which led them to believe that those with the power should rule.
And they've basically succeeded themselves from the main territory, right?
The shadow that hangs over this city is none other than the threat of the Peacekeepers. Their tyranny continues to this day. They will never stop, even after they've gained control over everything.
So that's the situation the city is enduring.
At this rate, Kanai Ward will continue to decay. More innocent civilians will fall victim to them.
Yeah, but soon there'll be no innocent civilians left, right? At this rate?
That's why I want to stop the Peacekeepers on this reckless path of theirs. I do so as a citizen who loves Kanai Ward. I need the help of people like you.
Like me?
God, I feel like a merc now. What do you want me to do?
I mean detectives.
He needs detectives? Something about this sounds fishy.
Am I to undermine the reputation of the Peacekeepers?
What do you mean by that?
By actually solving cases properly rather than letting them scribble an answer down and carry on their merry way?
In Kanai Ward, the only ones that can stand up to the Peacekeepers are outsiders like yourself. That's why, in order to save this city, I need your cooperation.
I knew you didn't say me out of the goodness of your heart, Makoto.
Detectives are the only ones who can save this place. That is what I believe. But what about you?
Save this city. Chief Yako also asked the same thing. If their goals are the same...
Hold it right there, Master! You're gonna agree just like that?
But he's asking for my help as a detective. I have to respond.
Even if I am a trainee.
Jeez, think about it for a sec. The way he's talking, he probably works for Amaterasu. In other words, you're not sticking your neck out for an impossible crime here. It's just a spat between adults.
I mean, he could have turned me in when Hellsmile paid him a visit, right? But he didn't.
What do you think you can do about it?
But we should at least talk to him about it first.
He's obviously taking advantage of you. Ugh, you're so gullible.
What can I say, man? I'm trying my hardest out here, okay? It's hard. I'm a naive.
Listen, detectives need to suspect others all the time. Besides, can you really trust anybody in a mask like that?
You're not wrong. If he's hiding his face, he's got something else to hide, too.
He's not normal. Everything feels so ominous about this. You're better off not associating with him. Trust me on this.
It's rare for you to be so absolutely against something.
Yeah.
I owe you a lot
Got
for
a hunch?
saving my life, and it's true. I don't know him enough to be sure if he's trustworthy.
Oh, this reminds me. Speaking of detectives, is number 1 in town as well?
No. Sorry.
Number 1?
I mean the guy at the top of the World Detective Organization. Things would go much faster if he were here.
Oh, you know about number 1?
Huh? Don't you?
That's not my question. Okay, you can't answer my question with another one.
I've only heard of him recently. I don't know much about him.
I see. Well, that's no surprise. He's a shut-in who rarely appears out in public. But if you get the chance to talk to him, please ask him to come visit soon. Tell him his son is in trouble.
What now?
Son?
I'm joking.
You bastard. How dare you?
Anyway, I've kept you here too long.
You even cut the music.
If you're looking for your missing friends, you better move fast.
Oh god, yeah, I do.
That's right. I have to go look for everyone. I need to get going. Thank you for saving me.
Am I meant to go up and down the river?
No problem. Don't worry about it. But please, consider cooperating with me.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you for saving my life.
Oh, also, I should ask you this while I'm here.
Yeah, before I skedaddle.
Do you have any idea what Kanai Ward's ultimate secret could be? Or does the word homunculus sound familiar to you?
Ooh, he snorted.
No, I have no idea. Sorry I couldn't be of help.
I see.
Now, go on and look for your friends.
Right.
Go and mutter under your breath like you do when someone leaves the place.
So that's my... Is that it? I thought there would be more emotion involved.
Your what? I'm your what? Your shadow? Your soulmate? Brother? Nemesis? Rival? Bully? What am I to this man?
Given how tall the building is, the elevator took forever to come down.
At least, Makoto was kind enough to also rescue our hat.
Since he lives on the top level of this tower, he can't be an ordinary person. Makoto Kagutsuchi. Who is he?
I mean, the mask also gave it away that he was pretty abnormal.
How is he connected to Amaterasu Corporation?
He brushed it off, but he's affiliated with them. He knows that dangerous Peacekeepers director.
Yeah, but does the Peacekeepers director know him? He just called him the masked man, right? He didn't say anything about Makoto.
Not to mention, he knew an awful lot about the internal workings of the corporation.
He talked about saving the city, but is he on our side? Or could he be...
I feel like it's a one-way partnership between him and Hellsmile.
Either way, you're better off not getting involved. Let sleeping gods lie, as they say.
Are you sure you're one to say that?
Oh, you're right!
Anyway, I'm worried about Chief Yako. Let's go back to where the detective agency was at the riverbank.
Even though they might be monitoring it. Trying to find corpses.
I wonder what happened to Fuzzhead and the others.
Hi.
They're fine.
It seems there was an explosion near the riverbank recently.
Oh!
Can you tell me more? I would, but I don't have any other information. It sounds dangerous, so I haven't gone there myself. I see. I'm sorry I can't help. Back to my phone call. Dronebrella. Man, is that really gonna be a thing in the future? I don't know. Seems too much of a hassle to get going, right? Okay. Back to where the submarine was. Look out for any side quests along the way. Don't think there's anything here. Can we reflect on the map? We've got the clock tower and the academy, both bearing one question mark each. Bus stop over here. Even though I don't think I need to actually use the bus stop, I can do it from the pause menu. So there's that. Let's start with the clock tower. Probably need to speak with the sister once again. Do our rounds. Hi there. Hey, you there.
Huh?
Who, me? That's right. What do you think of Kanai Ward as it is now? Well... Exactly my point.
What?
We haven't said anything yet. You were at a loss for words just now, right? That says everything about the current state of the city.
What do you mean?
Ever since the isolation started 3 years ago, Kanai Ward has become more and more insular. Things can't continue this way. Uh-huh. We cannot lock ourselves away. We must step into the outside world. If we don't, Kanai Ward has no future.
You know,
He's saying some pretty radical stuff. I wonder if he's caught the attention of the peacekeepers. Amaterasu Corporation is controlling Kanai Ward, pressing us. It's only once we are free from the bondage of isolation that Kanai Ward will truly flourish. Don't you agree, comrade?
huh?
Comrade? Me? Of course. Come, we must reveal how thoroughly disillusioned Kanai Ward's residents are with a survey. Okay, administer the survey. Why not?
All right.
I just have to survey the local residents, right? Not so fast. We must carefully consider the methodology. You never know who might be monitoring us. Right. Then why are we even doing this in the first place? Listen closely. An affirmative response will be sunshine, while a negative response will be rain. Okay. I mean, sunshine. Can't go around calling it a survey either. Let's change it to the weather in Kanai Ward tomorrow. Okay, so sunshine. Excellent, I'm counting on you. Okay, cool. We've got our own call signs now.
For now.
A survey, huh? It'd be best to get opinions from all sorts of people.
Then...
Then all you gotta do is go around to different areas and talk with people, right?
Yeah.
For now, let's try asking 3 people. Well, we got a long road ahead of us. Young hearts want to break free. Quest accepted. Okay. Find 3 people we can stick our radio recorder in.